Got a bunch of stuff on sale at some good prices. Let's see what we got coming up. Hi, I'm Bradley with 2B Brewing, and I've been doing some small purchases. Amazon has had some good sales, and some brewery places have had some good sales. So I'll go through all the little things that I got. How about the big thing first, huh? This is a chilling coil for my Delta FermTank 14-gallon conical fermenter. It just goes down through, sits on top, and then one pipe is straight down and then starts coiling, and the other pipe coils early. So 5-gallon batches might sit down to here. So I'll do the cold water straight down, and as it curls up, it'll warm up from taking heat away, heat exchange with the wort fermenting beer, and then the hot will come out. So I'm looking forward to using this to maybe not have to lift the fermenter in and out of the freezer. Along with that, I got a bunch of silicone hose to be used in conjunction to move the water to help control the temperature. And I got these little guys, which are quick connect, disconnect plugs. So the idea is that when they're connected, liquid will flow through, but when you disconnect them, the liquid stops. So in theory, I could do like a small pigtail off the end of this, and then this would be connected to the hose to the water pump or the glycol chiller, and then I can just disconnect whenever I need to make a change and not have a big mess on the floor or try to figure out how to keep the hoses pinched off. So that's really cool. So that's one of my little fermenter upgrades. One of the other fermenter upgrades I grabbed was this. This is the CIP, a clean in place spray ball. So this will sit down into the fermenter, clamp on here, and then you can have your pump and hose apparatus clamp on top here, and then this will spray whatever you're pumping through. So again, trying to work to keeping the fermenter in one spot, chill, and then clean. So along with this, I then got some tri-clamp Camlock fittings that can be used to go on top, since my hoses are all currently Camlocks. And in conjunction with getting these, I snagged some more of those brackets, swing nuts that go with the Camlocks, along with some silicone rings. I like the aspect of silicone. They don't break down as fast as you would get when you hear using rubber rings. Another fermenter upgrade that I'm working on doing is going to be a spunding valve. So this is going to be a build. So we've got this little T 1/2-inch thread, female threads, Camlock, along with a corresponding pressure relief valve. So this one is adjustable from 0 to 100. I went with that just because of pricing. It just goes up and down, so you can set how much pressure it's going to be, and part of it will be sitting in here. And then along with that, I will have a corresponding, well, let's open this up, come on. This will go on top of the fermenter, the conical fermenter, Camlock threaded fitting. So for example, this could sit like this. Okay. So I have those parts all together, and then lastly would be the remainder of your gauge. So that'd be this thing right here. So this is to adjust in the pressure, how much it holds and what it would release. this is the pressure gauge, so this would be able to tell me as to what is the pressure within the fermenter so that you could adjust it as needed. So that's the spunding valve. The conical fermenter that I have only does 1 to 4 psi, so all it'll be is a way to act like an airlock. I'm thinking I will end up building it not upright like this, but more to the side. So, oops. So this would sit here, this would sit here, and this would sit here. Keep the profile a little low. So I'll do a video on how I put this all together later. This fitting is kind of tall, so I did buy another one that was a bit shorter. If I can open it up. A lot of plastic there. So as you can see, this fitting is a lot shorter, so that way I can adjust it to how I want it to sit on the fermenter. So that's it for the conical fermenter upgrades. As for other little upgrades that I purchased was I snagged these metal pipes, and these actually have they're hollow on the inside. 2 of them have a little bit of a flange on the lip, and this one is straight. These are Thermowells. So the idea is with my glass carboys to somehow drill a hole in the stopper or use a 2-way carboy cap and then put this in here, and then I can put the temperature probe down the Thermowell so I can get a more accurate reading for what my beer is fermenting at. Some other little quick upgrades I got. This was just a very small hose barb. I think this is like an 1/8. Very small. Let me check here quick. 1.5 tri-clamp to 1/4 hose barb. I think this might be a little too small, so I might not be able to use that right away, but I've got an extra hose barb as needed. Some other upgrades that I added are these wing nut clamps. This is to hopefully go with the conical fermenter to screw down the hose onto my connection fittings. That way it's faster to take on and off. Another fermenter upgrade that I got just in using for fermentation was I bought a Inkbird temperature controller. I bought the standard version, does heating and cooling. You can get one that also does Wi-Fi as well. So you can thus always know what your temperature is, but I'm more of a set it and leave it for now type of brewer. And then lastly, the 3 other last little upgrades are more so in for brew day. So I got a digital pocket scale. This is a little more accurate than that kitchen scale I was using. Max weight of 600 grams, but it can do 0.1 grams or 0.001 ounces, so 1/10 of a gram or 100th of an ounce. So I'm looking forward to using this. So with using this, I purchased these little stainless steel sauce dishes. And they're just little sauce dishes, but the idea is I can use them in conjunction with the scale to weigh out hops, brewing salts, etc. And they're quick and easy to clean. I don't have to worry about heavy scratches like when you use plastic. So this is a pack of 8. Everything I'll link down below, whether it's from Amazon or some other website. A mix of, I think, Brewers Hardware, Delta Brewing Systems, and Amazon.com. And the last item here, I will show you in a second, but if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to be notified of when the next video comes out, hit that subscribe button. I realized I forgot something. We'll show this last thing, and then I'll get the last item. So this is just a stainless steel scissors. The big advantage why I bought this one, instead of just using the quote-unquote laundry scissors we've been using, is what's been nice about this is the blades come apart. So this makes it for easy cleaning. Mostly, I'll just need to use this for opening up hop bags and opening up the yeast packets. So, but little things, so that way I don't have to keep running back and forth trying to find all my supplies. I can just keep it all together with me in the brewery. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get that last item. Hey, here's that last item. This is again more of a brew day type item. I like the aspect of stainless steel. Mostly it's heat resistant. Is I end up getting a frothing mug. So generally this would be for coffee shops, but it's all stainless steel. The bottom is flat, so I can use it on the induction burner or a standard burner. This mug is a little large, it seems, you know, so this is like 6 inches, so, you know, but this is a half gallon. So a couple ways to use about it is I could use it to transfer wort and beer as needed back and forth, splurging. Use it to transfer, add in water, so I don't have to try to finagle a jug or whatever. But another cool thing is, which is why I might want to buy another one, is I could have some cleaner sanitizer in here, or cleaner, and then as I'm brewing during the day, I can just throw items in there and they're out of the way and contained. I'm Bradley with 2B Brewing. I got a bunch of stuff that I'll incorporate into my videos. I'll see you next time.